The cold wind howled through the desolate woods, causing the trees to sway and creak as if they were whispering secrets to one another. The moon hung low in the sky, casting eerie shadows that danced on the forest floor. It was a night like any other in the sleepy town of Ravenswood, but little did the townsfolk know that a nightmare was about to descend upon them. In the heart of the town, nestled among the gnarled trees, stood an old, decrepit mansion. Its windows were shattered, and ivy crawled up its walls like a sinister serpent. The mansion had been abandoned for decades, and the townspeople whispered of it being haunted. They called it the House of Shadows, and no one dared to venture near it after sunset. On this ominous night, a group of friends had gathered around a campfire in the woods, their faces illuminated by the flickering flames. John, a rugged adventurer with a penchant for the macabre, proposed a dare that would change their lives forever. "Let's spend the night in the House of Shadows," he declared, a sinister grin stretching across his face. His friends exchanged uneasy glances, but the thrill of the unknown was too enticing to resist. They made their way through the dark forest, their footsteps echoing eerily in the silence. They approached the mansion, a sense of foreboding enveloped them. The moonlight seemed to wane, leaving them in near total darkness. The front door of the mansion groaned open as they pushed it, and a gust of icy air rushed through the corridor, extinguishing their flashlight. They stood there, shivering, surrounded by oppressive darkness. The air felt heavy with malevolence, and an unnatural silence settled over the group. Distant, guttural growl echoed through the mansion, causing their hearts to race. Panic gripped them, and they scrambled to find their way back to the exit, but the door slammed shut with a deafening thud. The sound reverberated through the mansion, sealing their fate. As they fumbled for their flashlights, a chilling whisper filled the air. "You should never have come here," it hissed, chilling their bones. Danced on the walls, taking sinister forms that seemed to hunger for their souls. In the flickering light, they caught a glimpse of something monstrous lurking in the shadows. It was a creature with twisted limbs, elongated fingers, and eyes that gleamed with malevolent intent. It moved closer, its grotesque form shifting in the darkness. Panic set in as the group realized they were trapped with a monster that defied reason. They could feel its malevolent presence closing in, and terror gnawed at their sanity. Each creaking floorboard and echoing whisper pushed them further into the abyss of fear. They huddled together, their trembling hands clutching their flashlights, but the beams of light were feeble against the darkness. The monster was relentless, its sinister laughter echoing through the mansion. They had stumbled into a living nightmare, and there was no escape. As the night wore on, the group's screams and pleas for mercy filled the House of Shadows, but they fell on deaf ears. The monster's hunger knew no bounds, and it reveled in the terror it had unleashed. The townspeople of Ravenswood never saw their friends again, and the House of Shadows remained a cursed relic of their darkest nightmare. The chilling legend served as a warning to all who dared to venture into the woods at night, a reminder that some horrors were better left undiscovered, lurking in the shadows.